Okay, we ready? Well, good morning. I hope you're doing well. We are back in Middle Earth and we are on Miss Marcellene. And yes, I know I can hear you saying, but wait, Miss Medriel is today. And yes, usually she is. But when I was reading the notes for the release of Legacy of Morgoth, I happened to notice something interesting. Under known issues, it said the Mistral and Mariner instruments. And I went, wait, what? The Mariners have instruments. So I hopped on Miss Marcellene, and sure enough, apparently the Mariners do have instruments, and they have another item that I had no idea about that Miss Marcellene has been running without the whole time. So I had to look up where to get these items, and it turns out we could talk to Mick Maidenhair, the Mariner trainer. So let's go ahead and do that. And boy, that's a mouthful. All right, so Mick has a variety of items for us. We have our instruments to start that. So we can get a crafted fiddle, which is +3 to vitality, a crafted pipe, which is also +3 to vitality. I think, the superior fiddle, +5 to vitality, or superior pipe. And we could get a drum too if we knew how to play the drum. Now, for Miss Marcellene, I feel like she's probably going to end up with a fiddle, but wait. Does she have... No, she doesn't have any instruments from the festival. Well, that's too bad. Well, this is cheap. I feel like a fiddle might do her, but I'm going to get both, and then we'll see which suits her better. But there's more. So, Mariner items, we have what's called a haversack. And depending on which haversack we pick, and we will either get a duelist quality haversack, which gets +4% finisher skill damage, +1.5 swordplay defense buff duration, +69 physical mastery, +2 vitality, +22 finesse. Or we can get the Rover quality haversack, which is -5 Thrum of the Sea cooldown, +35 physical mastery, +5 vitality, +22 finesse. Or we can get the Shanty Callers quality haversack, which is -5 to win Shanty's cooldown, +35 physical mastery, +5 vitality, and +22 finesse. And for her, I really feel like she's going to go with the duelist, because the finisher skill damage and swordplay defense buff duration sound really good to me. And apparently, this is an item that is also going to become her legendary item once she gets to Moria. Now, we're going to go ahead and slot that and see where it slots at. And it slots right there. Okay, but we are not done yet, because she is level 46, and she's already ready to do her books, and I never even thought about it. So we're going to get her books. We have a guiding star, legendary book, purportedly penned by Cerdin the Shipwright, describing the position of stars and how they might be used to navigate upon the sea, but several pages appear missing. This book automatically starts a class deed and will be consumed upon purchase. All right, so we have gotten a new deed called a Guiding Star. We have Art of the Duel, a legendary book penned by a scholar of Dol Amroth, describing the skills and techniques used by warriors and duelists across Middle Earth, but several pages, including a number of those concerning a warrior named Thorengil, appear to be missing. There's her second book. Her third book is called The Shanty Singer's Compendium, a legendary book penned by several different and very opinionated authors, describing a brief history of sea shanties and containing a collection of songs historically sung in Gondor and Umbor, but a number of pages and verses appear to be missing. So now, she has started her class deeds, and now he wants to talk to us, and he's going to tell us about these.
Perhaps you think I have sold you a book unworthy of its price, but I disagree, for there is still much knowledge to be gained from it. Even in such an incomplete condition, it has served me well for many years.
Is something wrong, Marcellene? You tell McMaidenhair that a guiding star appears to be missing more than a few of its pages, and he nods solemnly. You have a keen eye, my friend. Perhaps you think I have sold you a book unworthy of its price, but I disagree, for there is still much knowledge to be gained from it. Even in such an incomplete condition, it has served me well for many years. If you somehow manage to find the missing pages, I would be most interested in learning what they have to say.
I've not sold you a worthless book, if that's what you think. McMaidenhair is no common thief. There's still much to be gained by studying it, even if it is short a few of its pages.
Do you need something, Marcellene? You tell McMaidenhair that the art of the duel seems to be missing a number of pages, including several of those discussing a legendary warrior named Thorngill. I have not sold you a worthless book, if that's what you think. McMaidenhair is no common thief. There is still much to be gained by studying it, even if it is short a few of its pages. If you still don't believe me, then perhaps we should meet in a duel of weaponry and wit. Then you will see that I have learned more than enough from it. Mark smirks, and after a moment his demeanor softens. But it is not about that, is it? I understand, my friend. There's always more to be learned, after all. If you're able to find those missing pages, I would be curious to read them myself. Once you're finished with them, of course. And finally, let's learn about the Shanty Singer's Compendium.
They are? Oh, I knew that my copy was missing a few pages of the introduction and the historical accounts, but to be honest, I just thought that's how the shanties went. Well, that would explain a few things.
What can I help you with, Marcellene? You tell McMaidenhair the Shanty Singer's Compendium seems to be missing several of its pages, including entire verses of a few of the sea shanties transcribed by its various authors. They are. I knew that my copy was missing a few pages of the introduction and the historical accounts, but to be honest, I just thought that's how the shanties went. Well, that would explain a few things. McMaidenhair's face flushes, but he quickly composes himself. If you are somehow able to find these missing pages, I would be delighted to join you in practicing those shanties. Why, it'll be like learning a whole new song. All right, so we have gotten Ms. Marcellene her haversack. We have gotten her books to start her class deeds. And we gotten her a fiddle and a pipe, but I'm wondering, because minstrels also use instruments, so does that mean the mariners can use the same instruments as the minstrels, providing they know how to play those instruments? We're going to go to the auction house to find out. And I kind of like Mick. He seems like a nice chap. Oh, look, there's a giant bear standing out inside Bree on top of a fence. That fence would probably break under the weight of a bear that size. Hello, Bess.
What can I do for you?
Oh, let's see. What are we going under? Class items. Okay, so funny thing here. There's class items, but I do not see the mariner in that list, which is kind of odd. Oh, derp. I should have gone further. Instruments. And it looks like the only thing under instruments is a Moor cowbell, which we do not know how to play, or a harp, which again, we don't know how to play. All right, so we're not going to find out for certain right now. I'll have to figure out first which instrument she can play, and I'm assuming that's going to be under skills. And I would say that would be an active skill. There's our haversack. I bet you we've been missing being able to do a lot of stuff because we didn't have that haversack. And I'm wondering how much more we've been missing by not having an instrument. Okay, so passive, maybe? Ah, here we go. Instrument proficiency. So we can use a bassoon, a fiddle, a flute, a horn, or a lute. And allows the use of specialized equipment to learn how to play the instrument. Okay. So, what bassoon? Might have a bassoon. Lute is a pretty common instrument. But we did get ourselves a pipe, which is flute, and a fiddle. So where does that equip at? Under ranged instrument. So our instrument equips under ranged instrument. Okay. All right. So that should be interesting to see how that changes the gameplay for her now that she has these items. And also, it looks like the treasure hunt has started. So we're going to go and head off to the treasure field, because why not? Since we are on Miss Marcellene anyway, we should see what's going on. Alright, so we're at the treasure field. And... hello. I hear tell of treasures.
Welcome. You have come at a most fortuitous time.
Are you here to join the treasure hunt? It seems that with each passing day, more newcomers come through seeking to learn the secrets of our trade. You'll need to hurry if you wish to join the others. Head across the path to the treasure hunter's camp, and you'll find Halfar Golden Eye. He'll instruct you further. Oh, and one more thing. Halfar can be a bit gruff at first meeting. Don't let it discourage you. He will soften once you have proven yourself. You know, this is actually a very good activity for Miss Marcellene.
I am at your service.
More green hunters. Every year you lot gets sloppier than the last. I've half a mind to call off the treasure hunt altogether. But today, you're a lucky woman. We're short of able-bodied hunters, and Adolf has convinced me we should give you a chance. Now that the formalities are through, welcome. I'm Halfar Goldeneye, Huntmaster and Senior Cave Claw Trainer of the Treasure Hunters Camp. You'll be wanting to get out and start hunting, I suppose. You might want to have a look around the camp first, and speak with some of the seasoned hunters before setting pick to earth, though. Go and search for Tor Wayseeker. He's a master at digging. Alright, where's Tor? He's down here in the pit. Hello, I was told to speak to you.
Greetings, traveler.
Here to learn about the fine art of unearthing treasure, are you? There's not much to it. All on the wrist, as they say. Take this treasure pick and give it a go. Bring me back whatever you discover, and we'll see if you've got what it takes. Alright, so we'll pick this spot here. And we have excavated the dig site.
I am at your service.
Excellent! You'll make a fine treasure hunter. You've already mastered the hardest part. I've been told to send you over to Orange Gem Finder, the dowsing instructor. Superstitious nonsense, if you ask me. I much prefer my arm and eyes to a bit of crystal, though Halfar Golden Eye believes strongly in it. Alright, and he's right here.
Greetings, traveler.
One of the new hunters! Young Wayseeker sent you to learn about dowsing, I suppose. The lessons shouldn't take long. Dowsing is easy to learn, though quite difficult to master. Do you see the crystal? Simply take it by the chain and hold it steady. Focus on the area you wish to douse, and well, you'll just have to see for yourself. You can borrow my crystal and practice on the 3 dig sites in front of me. Alright, so we'll pick this one. No, that's not what I wanted to do. So, let's open up our bag. There's the dowsing crystal. We have this plot highlighted. And I have gotten a strong reading.
Well met, friend.
Very good. You'll make a fine dowser. Next, you'll want to speak with Sagar, our cave claw trainer. Hurry along. I hear he's been asking for you. He doesn't even know who I am, but okay.
Greetings, traveler.
You. Yes, you there. You're Marcellene, are you not? Hurry along. I've been expecting you. I've been instructed to teach you the care and handling of cave claws. We've found and trained a very docile breed of the beast. They rarely, if ever, cause trouble. I've got a very friendly one all caged up and ready for you. Let's see if you can handle yourself with one of the beasts. Alright, so open up. We've got a cave claw here. Right click on that. Watch it go. And it has found a huge dig site.
Well met, friend.
I've never seen a novice handle one of our cave claws so effortlessly. He didn't even nip at you. I've already spoken with Halthor about your prowess. Return to him with my blessing. You're ready to go treasure hunting. Alright.
At your service and your families.
Seems you're a quick learner, Marcellene. All of my hunters have nothing but good things to say about your performance. I've done quite well in selecting you as one of our new junior treasure hunters. I've told Arngils all about you. He's out in the field with the others. You'll want to hurry out to him if you're to find the best treasure. Fortunately, the intro for this is pretty easy and painless. Let's see, we need to go up this hill. That's right, he's up here. And there's Arngils right there. Arngils, hello.
Greetings, traveler.
There you are, Marcellene. I've been following your progress. I was wondering when old Halthor would send you into the field. Here are some gifts from the instructors to get you started. If you need another pick, return to the treasure hunter's camp and speak with Jondar.
Welcome. You have come at a most fortuitous time.
Hello again, Marcellene. How goes the hunt? If you're looking for another treasure hunter's pick, go and speak with Halthor Goldeneye. He'll be able to supply you with one. So, that is one of the 2 repeatable quests that will get you more picks, and you'll actually be able to, I think it's every 15 minutes, get more picks, and 1 or 2 more dowsing gems, and trained cave claws. And while we're thinking about it, go to quick slots. We want to go ahead and slot these items so we're not having to constantly open our bag to use them. So while we're at it, we're going to go up to the trained cave claw, and collecting berries for the cave claw will get us 2 picks, a trained cave claw, and a dowsing gem. The music, I love the music in the game, don't get me wrong. And I do happen to like this little tune, but it gets really repetitive here. Like I said, it gets extremely repetitive. It's also quite, I don't know, somber. I think that's the term I'm looking for. Okay, so we have the berries. Let's go ahead and turn those 2 in. And currently we have 10 picks, 1 dowsing gem, and 1 trained cave claw. And we got somebody dressed up as a Nazgul. Why would you dress up? I guess it was just recently Halloween, but still, why would you dress up as a Nazgul? All right, here we go. And now go over here.
I am at your service.
And now we have 14 picks, 2 dowsing gems, and 2 cave claws. So every 15 minutes you can get 4 more picks and 1 apiece of the gem and the cave claw. Now the gems and the cave claw, and I know I keep going back over here, but you can get those. I'm trying to remember. I think it's with you.
Greetings, traveler.
Yes. So for every 1 buried treasure token you turn in here, you can get 1 dowsing gem. For every 5 you turn in, you can get a trained cave claw. And if you wanted to leave and come back, you can also spend a treasure token and get a map to the treasure field that you can use to return here quickly.
At your
Let's see.
service.
Do we have anything new? I don't... Probably not. Medium cash rewards. So we have a couple of emotes. I feel like the dowsing emote is something we should get her. If we don't find it in a treasure chest. Large cash rewards. Gym inspection is definitely one I think she needs. And then huge cash rewards. Rich. I don't really see her using that emote, but we'll probably get her that too. There's also the goat she can get. Not the best looking goat, but it's not bad. Tomes of cave claws, different types. So there's that. Pets and decorations. Imported from Hobnanigans. So here's all your chickens. Here's your decorations you would usually get at Hobnanigans, including different colored hobbit wagons. Recipes that you would usually get from Hobnanigans. They are single-use recipes, so I don't usually bother with them. Although the banquet tables are kind of nice, because you can then create this banquet table that when you use it, you actually literally put out a table and anybody in your group can use it for, I think it's like 5 minutes. Something like that. Yeah, duration 5 minutes. And there's the elephant ears, roasted coney on a stick, chicken wing, sticky apple banquet, took in the whole Hobnanigans banquet recipe. And there's consumables, again, imported from Hobnanigans. We have face paint stencils here, which don't really do that much. You can barely see them on your character. And chickens that you can carry around. I think those are single use. I'm pretty sure. All right. So now that we have met the vendors, let's go out and see what digging looks like. Think we're not between rounds. Of course, rounds stop and start pretty quick. Now, you see here, you have these various dig sites. And they're scattered all over the place, and people dig in them. They either dig until a certain percentage of the dig sites have been dug up, and then the round ends, or until somebody finds the huge treasure cache, and then the round ends. But, like I said, rounds start pretty quick, and we just got a large cache, so let's see what we got out of it. We got 12 more tokens, so we are up 15 tokens just from that first dig. And I'm just randomly picking a couple. And that was a minuscule cache. We only got 1 token out of it. I don't think we got anything. Oh, we did. A small cache. So we got 3 tokens out of that total. That's probably one of the worst showings. Somebody dug the one out from under there. Now, the large cache does have, not the large one, the huge cache has a small chance that you will get one of 3 steeds. You will either get the treasure-laden horse, the treasure-laden goat, or the cave claw horse. And if you get all 3 of them, you actually end up with a title, and I believe that title is Wandering Vault Keeper. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use a cave claw, see what he finds here. And he went back this way, and it's a large. We'll take a large. That's 3 tokens, but no box. That was cheap. That was a cheap one. Oh my god. I feel jilted. Let's pick a random one. That was even cheap. Oh wow, I feel totally jilted now. I've had 2 bad ones so far. Alright. I'm going to douse you. And that's a very weak reading, so nope. Not digging that one. Literally and figuratively. We got 2 buried tokens, and we got a treasure pick out of that one, so that one wasn't too bad. That would have been a medium cache. I feel like I'll pick you next. And well, that one wasn't as bad as I thought I was going to. It'd be like 1 buried treasure token, but we also got a trained cave paw. So that one was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'll pick you next. Small cache, a pick, and a token. That one was actually pretty decent for a small cache. And another fort. I don't think that was a small. I think that might have been a medium, because we got a lot of stuff out of that one. One token, 1 small treasure cache. Alright. So let's see how many tokens we're up to at this point. That would be buried treasure. We have 35 of them already. Not bad, not bad at all. Okay, that one sucked. That was just 1 token. And you know what? I'm going to do my ears a favor. Go to audio. There we go. We have turned that down. I mean, I didn't want to turn it off, but I was definitely tired of hearing it. That one also sucked. Why are you giving me all the sucky ones? Okay, so I am batting 0 here. And I really don't feel like using another cave claw just yet. I'm going to go up and see how long I have until the next set of picks and stuff I can get. As you can see, it is actually a semi-popular event. We have run across at least a half a dozen people doing it. People do like to get those mounts and those emotes. You know, now that I've turned the music down, I can hear things like the wind blowing. So the round ended. Either somebody found the huge cache, or we mined enough areas to end it. Got 4 minutes to wait until the next round. And of course, there's also the added benefit that those quests every 15 minutes will give you XP. So it's a easy little XP grind. Because every 15 minutes you get to do 2 quests. So that's 8 quests an hour that take mere moments apiece to do. You know what? I'm going to drop a cave ball right here. See what happens. And you're going over here, huh? Oh, man. No. Okay. I almost didn't get that in time. Because the round ended just as he found that. But we did get a large cache out of it. And from that, we've gotten a total of 12 more tokens. That was close. Alright, I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to use one of these. Nah, very weak reading. Of course. My friend Gus is incredibly good at this. He usually finds a large number of the huge caches, and then he gets all sorts of buried treasure tokens. Alright, so we are out of the gem things because you don't get a lot of them. Of course, they expect you to spend your tokens to get more. And we're almost out of the picks. Alright, we'll use our final cave paw here, see what happens. That's a medium dig site, we'll take it. And we got a treasure chest. Now, treasure chest is a housing item. And it's just a little open treasure chest that you could place wherever. Looks alright, looks decent. That thing's been around probably as long as the treasure hunt has. So it's not like the best housing item they've had. And you could stop that anytime. I wonder where that portrait frame came from. Speaking of which, what are we using? The Adventure Seeker frame? What's the Swashbuckler frame? You know what? I don't really like it. We'll go back to the Adventure Seeker frame because I like that better because it looks like a compass, which really seems to match her. Somebody's using up their items from the Harvest Math Festival. Alright. Cave Claw. And of course I have my immunity onto stuff like that, which is why none of that's affecting me, but it gets really annoying when people are standing on top of the quest givers, popping off really disruptive emotes. I don't mind you popping off your disruptive emotes, but not right on top of the quest givers. Do it somewhere else. Nope, we want the berries. That person seems to be almost perpetually in their bear form. I think they've even added more berries since the last one. Because I had no trouble finding berries, either that or my berry gathering schedule is opposite of a lot of the other people. You see all these dwarves hanging around, treasure hunting. After all the years of this treasure hunt, you would think this place had been pretty well played out by this point. Okay. Couple more picks. And I got 3,000 XP for doing each of these. Well, with the blue bar, which means it'd be about 1,500 if I didn't have the blue bar. Oh, we gotta put those back again. So, I should try not to run out of these if possible. Because if I do, I just end up having to put those back in the quick slots. I was kind of hoping the space would stay open for them until I got more, but nope, not the case. However, I do think that's where we're going to stop. We got a quick look at the treasure hunt, what it entails, what sorts of rewards you can get for it. And we also learned about the Mariner's special items, including her ability to use instruments. And next week, when we're on the Mariner in Evendom, well, we'll get to see how that plays. See if she does any better and has opened up any skills that she wasn't using before. Should be interesting. But until then, bye for now.